Well, hello there, and thanks so much for joining us here on Local on 2 on this Thursday. Friday's almost here.
Yes.
I'm Stephanie Langston.
I'm Laura Schweizer. Today we are ramping up our plans for spring break, and Adventure Park will be the place to be.
Yes, there you can hang, guide, and climb and have a blast with the whole family. We're here with Park Manager Ethan. Welcome back.
Hey, thank you.
Yes, from trails to challenges, tell us all about the adventures that await us at the Adventure Park.
The Adventure Park there's so much to do. We have almost 6 acres of zip lines, bridges, over 150 bridges, over 30 zip lines. So much to do, from different difficulties, from our youngest climbers to our oldest climbers. There's so much fun to have.
Youngest climbers starting at age 3. I love to see it. And you know what's really cool? For the adults, you used to have axe throwing, but now you've listened to the people, and now you're serving adult beverages.
We heard from the people after you've completed that challenge, and you say, I deserve it.
Yes.
We have beer for you. So
I'm sure there's a lot of families out there doing a staycation for spring break, so this is the perfect option for the family. Now, you were there back when it opened in 2018 as Project Lead. Talk about how it's evolved over that time, because I've had my eyes on it for a long time.
it's been a while. I actually just realized that it's been that long since we've been open. It's been so much. We've added different trails, different things. We listen to the guests and hear what they want to have. So from adding new things for our youngest climbers to more zip lines and everything like that. When you come back year to year, there's always something a little new.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of spring break, you have this awesome scavenger hunt for the little ones. What can we expect?
It's super exciting. There's going to be spring break and seasonal themed things hiding around the park. When you find them, come back, let us know. We've got a special treat for everybody.
I think I saw you could participate and not go up high, but if you want the walk us through that. If you want the prizes, you have to go up high. Tell us how it works.
If you're there, even so, our youngest climbers, my daughter is too. She'd love to find things in the trees, and it's absolutely okay for her.
Okay, very good. And for the parents out there, and maybe the adults who are a little nervous, this is safe, correct?
Yes, so what we do after you've made your booking and you show up at the park, we go through a safety orientation where you learn some of the rules of the park. We help guide you on getting your harness on. You have an opportunity to practice, get familiar with the equipment before you start climbing in the trees. Throughout that time, we're there along the ground to help guide you along the way if you need extra assistance. If you're good, go and have some fun.
It is so much fun zip-lining through the trees. It is like this adrenaline rush that you get and a feeling of accomplishment. Talk about how it feels to go through one of these courses.
That's one of the biggest things that has kept me with the Adventure Park and the things that I like to do is seeing the accomplishments that people have when they come through. The level they show up with, maybe they're really excited, maybe they're very nervous. But when they end the park, there's different difficulty levels, so you're able to find a challenge that's right for you. If you're the one that likes to challenge and go and go and go, maybe you're a little bit lower and you just like to push it a little bit. Either way, you're going to leave with that sense of accomplishment that you did it, and we're all of our staff, we're there to support it along the way. Well,
and you can do this with groups too, who can encourage you along the way.
Absolutely. We are great for birthday parties. That's one thing. Corporate groups. We have bachelorette groups that come out, and they like to push their friends a little bit harder than they might like, but they still leave with that sense of, wow, I deserve that, that reward at the end, and they feel really great about what they did.
So cool.
You mentioned 3-year-olds could climb. We're looking at some video here of a younger kid, and then some of the video, it's like, no, my 3-year-old's not going to do that. Walk us through the different options for the different age groups.
Sure thing. So 3 to 6-year-olds, we have our adventure playground. It's about a foot off the ground. They have the opportunity to wear a harness similar to maybe an older sibling might have that's 7 or older. They get to clip and climb and do a couple zip lines here and there. Our ages 7 and up, we have our aerial forest. So there are different difficulty levels from our easiest, about 10 feet off the ground. And as you go up difficulties, it gets more challenging and higher off the ground.
Okay, so you don't have to be a complete outdoorsman to do this. You have an awesome job. I know you're hiring. What's it like to work there?
It's very rewarding. Like we were saying, when our guests come back and they're like, I did it. that's the biggest reward that we can have. So working there, it's very fast paced because we're constantly helping everybody. That's one of our things that we drive our staff to understand, is that we're always helping. Everybody's in a different situation, whether it be in life or that day, and we're always there trying to get them to that next step of feeling good about being outside, having accomplished something, or maybe providing the opportunity for a family member to have that accomplishment, or friends or family, anything like that.
Love to see it.
Real quick, I'm just curious, do you have any idea how many times you've been down the zip line?
Oh.
That's a tough one. Hundreds?
About
Dozens?
10 years, hundreds, dozens, thousands. I would go in the thousands.
Wow.
I don't know about 10,000s, but it could be. I don't know. I'd have to do some math.
Do you still get a rush off of it?
Not so much of a rush, but when I've evolved into understanding what a zip line should feel like, and having that sense of when we're building or designing that it's a very smooth, it's a very good zip line, that it's not too fast, it's not too slow, finding a good happy medium from safety standpoint to an exhilarating standpoint.
Oh, buckle up, everyone. Okay, we're talking about spring break, but you guys have memberships.
We sure do. There are a lot of options. They're available on our website. One of our newest ones, you get a free pair of gloves and $10 off every time you come to climb, along with other deals at other local businesses all around town.
Cool.
I mentioned to you, this has been on my list for a long time for my family, but what catches my eye every time I look at it is this glow park. Because you get to kind of dress up for this, right? Walk us through what that looks like.
Sure. Costumes are great. They are themed events. So every Saturday night we do a themed glow in the park event. Anywhere from, it might be 70s theme or 80s theme. When the sun goes down, we turn the lights on, music starts kicking in. We have glow wear you can get, cat ears to special flashy blinky things. We've got cowboy hats that you might see downtown on Broadway.
Okay.
Come get them. It's a lot of fun, and it's a whole different experience than climbing in the day.
And now you have beer to back it up.
Exactly.
Sounds like a party.
But it's not Broadway, and that's the best part. You're getting that sense of being in nature. It's so important.
It is, and that's a lot of things that we see a lot of families leaning towards recently, is getting away from the technology side of things and just embracing the fact that you have to use your hands, you have to concentrate on what you're doing, and it really does help focus on, the more personal achievement side of things.
Life skills.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
You.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah, pay them a visit at myadventurepark.com and scan this QR code that you see on your screen there to receive free climbing gloves per membership. Claim your perk now.